My name's Maggie. I was one of the jellyfish. I mean, I helped make everything, but when we actually acted it out, I was one of the jellyfish. So basically, what we had to do, our objective was to create puppets out of recycled materials because it was Figi Fiesta, which was it's about the environment. So we didn't want to use a bunch of stuff that was just going to go to waste. Yeah, so we just had to come up with the idea and then construct the puppets out of the materials. It was quite, I don't know, with my costume, it was actually quite hard to see. So, because it was there was things covering my face. So a lot of it was sort of understanding my surroundings without looking as much, listening and trying to, not so much stay in character because I don't know how to be a jellyfish, but just sort of get into the characteristic, the physical characteristics of like who I was or what animal I was, I guess. So the mannerisms and things like that. There was so many different things. For the jellyfish, we used bottle caps, the different wires and stuff you find from computers, so bits of mouses and with USB cords and things like that. There was old tops, there was a tent, umbrellas, old materials, cloths and things like that, which we painted. Environmentally, I think that things can be reused in ways that you didn't think that they could be. At first, when we were given this lot of material and different objects and stuff and told to make a jellyfish or a fruit bat, it seemed impossible. But then when you kind of break it down and think about it, there's so many different things you can do. Yeah. One, getting to reuse all the different things for a better cause and then just going to the dump. Two, I think the creative side of it and getting to think about how we were going to do it and actually coming up with it ourselves. And three, I think interacting with the kids and stuff around, and everyone else asking how we made them and everything, and getting to tell them that we did it the way we did without waste and things like that.
Yeah. I'm Jasper Corker, and I was one of the many people who helped make and puppeteer the puppets, or the recycled puppets, which went around the wharf during the Eco Fiesta.
Excellent.
I learned a lot. I learned that you can do a lot of stuff with recycled materials. Recycled materials can go a long way. And the creation of the puppets, learning about, how to make the puppets through, recycled materials, and controlling the puppets.
Oh, okay. My name's Grace, and my role in the project was I played a character who was sort of an explorer kind of thing, and I was capturing the our puppets. So the project as a whole, what we were doing was we got a grant and we got to sort of make all our puppets out of recycled materials, and we were using them for Eco Fiesta, obviously, to sort of puppeteer them at the actual fiesta, and just to sort of show people the wildlife around here, and the fact that you can actually reuse materials to make creative sort of things, i.e. puppets. What I learnt environmentally essentially is that everything can be reused, no matter if it's, I don't know, a light fixture or something that you, a pot plant, a pot. You can reuse it, and it might not be for a conventional thing. You might not want to grab a pot for a pot plant and reuse it to plant a pot. You might want to make a puppet, essentially, I don't know. Yeah, it was good. You can, we found that a lot of things that you would find in your everyday sort of life, you can use for other things. My three favourite things from the project, probably would have to include, obviously, working with the recycled materials. I thought that was really cool. Reusing that, making those into new things that weren't conventional. I really enjoyed the whole, when I was playing the character as the explorer sort of thing, I really enjoyed getting into that character and running around and getting the kids to help me out finding the animals and capturing them. And I actually really enjoyed puppeteering the flying fox. I thought it was a challenge, but I enjoyed doing that. Helped us make our puppets, and she sort of talked to us about sustainability and reusing and recycling.